This time I'm going to go over a quick presentation for a lot of programmers that actually work with but then Eclipse or Spring Source Toolkit, or with actually Maven and Subversion, because a lot of you programmers don't realize whenever you're working with a Maven project with Subversion inside Eclipse or STS, there's a couple of settings that you have to do for every single project. So this demonstration is going to help you guys know how to start a project, and then also the settings that you should have at a minimum on every single project that is going to use Maven and Subversion inside Eclipse or STS. So the first thing is working with Eclipse or STS with Maven and Subversion. What am I going to go over quickly in this quick video is, let's see, how to start a project in Eclipse and STS, how to set up the project to work with Subversion, and how to add version tags inside your code. So then your code will actually have all the Subversion information. But so if you make Java docs from it, all your Subversion information will be inside of it, so you'll know it's the exact version of your code that's using. Okay, so, well, the first thing I'm going to tell you is how to make a new Eclipse project from inside Eclipse or STS. It's pretty easy. What you do is click on File, Maven, and Maven Project, and then pick the ID of the type of the project. Let's see if I could kind of pull that up at the same time. Let's go down here, and I don't have Eclipse running, STS or Eclipse running yet, so I'm going to just bring it up real quickly. And as you can see, I'm working on a Mac, and I'm starting actually Spring's tool suite. I actually prefer this over the clean Eclipse because I do a lot of Spring's programming, and it has a lot of cool functionality that you might need. So basically, here's my Eclipse, and you know what? Just let me bring it into another window so it's a little easier. I'm going to bring it into this desktop to make it a little easier on me. Okay, and now basically to start a new project, as I said, you go into File, New, then you go into Maven Project, and since I'm doing a web project, I'm going to go down here and pick Maven web type, and basically, you know, the group ID, I'm going to say Johnathan Smith and video demo. And then I hit next. That's pretty much how you do it that way. Now let's go back to the presentation. Okay, so we already know, oh, my presentation has stopped. Let's see if I can get back my presentation. Okay, good. Oh, it looks like it moved ahead a little bit. Let's see if I hit okay, preview. Okay, so then you click on File, Maven, Video Project, and that's how you make the project. Okay. Now to work with Subversion, and because you're using Maven, there's a couple things that you should go into. First thing is, I would right mouse click on the project, go into Team, and set the properties, and enter for property name SVN Anor. And then enter the following property values: target, .class path, .settings, .project, .wtp module. What this does, it tells Eclipse/STS not to check in those following directories or files into your Subversion, because the first thing is you really don't want to check in the target that your project made. You really just want the source code and some files, and the class path you shouldn't have, or the settings, or the .profile, or the .ptag. So basically, you right mouse click on the project, you click Team, set properties, enter SVN Anor, and then the following properties. So this will set up Subversion not to check in those projects as you're updating them. We did that slide. I hit B. Okay, next. How to add Subversion tags to your Java code. Now that we know that you are working with Subversion, it would be really cool if Subversion could tell you the last author of the project, the revision number, and the time it was last changed. Basically, you would insert the code that I'm showing you on the screen inside your Java code, and then the next time your code gets checked out, Subversion will actually give that information in those tags. It will give you the author of the last check-in, the revision number of what you checked out, and the last change that was made to the file. Very useful information. A lot of programmers do not do this. I would recommend highly to put this information into your Java code so you would actually be able to match up with the exact source in the file. But there is one more step. To get all this to work, you have to do a couple more things. You have to, once again, click on Project, Team, and Set Properties. And the property that you're going to be setting in SVN is SVN Keywords. And then you need to enter the following text into your property: last change, author ID, revision, and head URL. And then click the option that says Set Property Recursory, meaning to do this for all the files in the project. And by doing this, you will be setting up your Eclipse/STS to tell Subversion to actually use those keywords in all your files and to look for them. So basically, that's everything that you learned. And you know, I will rerun this at a quick pace one more time just so we get it. And again, let's go through it at a hyper speed this time. Okay. To set up a new Maven project in Eclipse or STS, it's easy. You right mouse click on File, Maven, and then Maven Project, and then you pick the type of project you're doing. The next thing you should always do is, if you're working with a team with Subversion, you should go into Project, Team, Set Properties, put the property name SVN Honor, and add the following values: target, class path, settings, project, and WTP module. If you could realize, the last four of them have a dot in front of it because they're hidden files. You should definitely not be checking these files into Subversion. You should always put code versioning tags inside your code so Subversion could give you the last author, last revision, and the last change inside your code. It's very important that you do that. So I highly recommend it. But by putting that in your code, you also have to set up Eclipse/STS to tell Subversion that those are keywords. And by the way you do that is property, team, set properties, property name, enter svn.keywords, enter the text property, and last change date, author ID, revision, and head URL. And click Set Recursor. And that's it. That's all you need to know. And I hope this is useful. You could go to my website and find some more tips. Please leave comments of other stuff you would want to learn. And I'm willing to show it to you guys. Thank you.